Hey Sarah,
Yeah?
do you want to go buy some bagels? Alright, let's go buy some bagels. So, what do you think is the greatest bagel? Because we need to go to 3 places in search of the greatest bagel in Port Alberni.
Tim Hortons has a pretty good bagel with cream cheese.
But we can't buy their bagels in bulk. I feel like we gotta go with a traditional bagel salesman style. Who sells the best bagel in like packs of 5 or 6.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? Where should we go?
Please hold as Judah and Sarah decide where they're going and give away where they live.
Alright, cool. We'll find that.
Yeah.
Also, what 2 other places are we gonna go?
We could go to the dollar store because they buy it.
There's no way the dollar store has the best bagels. Alright, I'm gonna choose the other 2.
Okay, because
We're gonna go to Quality Foods, because that's in other places and it's also here.
Fresh bagels, yes.
And we're gonna go to Save On Foods, which also has fresh bagels.
Sounds good.
Alright, let's roll.
Can we buy cream cheese too? To put on them?
Sure.
Okay.
Also, not a sponsor. XL polarized gum. It's probably backwards. Do you want a piece?
Sure.
Alright.
We gotta get all fresh before we eat all these bagels.
Roll. So, tragedy has struck.
The first one
It's closed!
Which makes sense because it's the holidays.
Yeah, it does kind of make sense. And also, it's like 6 o'clock.
That's true.
Apparently most people aren't eating bagels at 6. But I refuse to
Except
submit.
for us.
I refuse to submit to these bagel norms. I will eat bagels when I choose to. So our backup location is...
I'm not good with knowing where fresh bagels are.
We'll try Bilo Foods. Let's roll. It's for the B-roll.
What does that mean?
It means like when there's like the epic guitar solo in the soundtrack of our lives, they're gonna need something that's like slightly less interesting to put during that part.
Yeah.
Something that you don't need to be able to hear. That's what that was.
Oh, there's a kids club.
Oh.
Doesn't say what it's for.
Doesn't say what it's for. Sarah, where's the bakery? We'll let you know when we find the bakery. Look what we found. Bagels. They're not fresh baked, but they are from
They are
Bilo.
bagels.
And they are bagels. Specifically, they are everything. They have everything. Bagels! Bagels! But I have a shirt in here.
Yeah.
Here's an emergency. If someone needs a shirt. I mean, would you rather somebody going around needing a shirt? Isn't there a Bible verse about that? If your BFF is like, yo, I need a shirt, you better give him a shirt.
That's not the Bible verse. It's like if someone needs a shirt, give it to them.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Something like if someone asks you for the shirt you're wearing, give them the one in your car. That's gotta be how the verse goes, right?
It's like if they ask you for your coat, give them your shirt. Something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that. Something. We disappeared for a second there. We're about to disappear again because we're taking the secret way home. Secret ways. Shh, don't tell anyone. Excuse me?
Your door's really weird.
Excuse me?
It's like I try to open it and then it, like I have to push it to open it.
All attempts to open the door have failed.
Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot.
Wait, what? It's a drawer? Oh, just bring it.
Closer. Closer. Hey, guys. Guys.
Hey, guess what we got?
Hey, guys.
guess it?
Bagels. Guys, guess what we're gonna go get next? Guess what we're gonna go get?
Bagels.
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 Now it is time to taste. Taste what? Taste bagels. Soon we will know what the greatest bagel is. But first we have to taste them. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. So we're gonna go home and taste some bagels, and we'll let you know which one is best. Bagels. Yeah, this is gonna be like a montage, bro. Look at me, I'm pulling out bagels. I'm grabbing a knife. I'm cutting a bagel. Look at me, bro. Yeah, we're gonna butter them, bro. This is first bagel that I'm cutting. This is not a pre-cut bagel. This is our classy Save On Foods bagel. So we're starting with the Save On Foods bagel. We're gonna toast them. Hey Sarah, what should I toast this to?
I would put it like in the middle and slightly over. Like if it's a 10, if it's 10 fully,
This is at a 6, so I'm gonna do a 4.
That sounds great. What? Credit just. Oh, it's not. Oh, is it plugged in? What?
Did you plug it in the wall?
No, you didn't tell me to.
Girl! Alright, now that we plugged in the toaster, let's see if it... Oh, what do you know? It works when you plug it in. Alright, so that's our Save On Foods bagel in the toaster. You can pull out our QF bagel. Cut that. Cut a hot slice of that.
I just want to smell it.
I think it smells a little bit like a toaster because I haven't used this toaster in like a week.
That's true. Why did you put like 3 erasers in the tripod container?
It's to hold up the phone, not to control the angle. You put it behind the phone.
But why do you?
The phone's not wide enough for the tripod, okay? It's
Why
not.
do you 3? You used 1 last time.
It's 3, so you can do different angles because they're different thicknesses.
I see now.
So this is our Quality of Foods bagel. It's once again a non-pre-cut bagel. That's just gonna sit there
That's
and
how
wait.
you know it's fresh.
Fresh, probably baked in house. What does it say here? Assorted bagel. It said 6-pack, but it's crossed out. It says 2-pack. Best before January 7th. Good thing we are before January 7th. Looks like this was baked in Qualicum Beach because it was from Quality Foods. Makes a little bit of sense, you know, baked at the headquarters. And
Headquarters in Quality Beach, really?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Learning
true
facts.
facts.
Bagel facts.
All right, and this is our Bilo bagel. Not cooked in-house at Bilo. This is a pre-cut bagel. Comes in a 6-pack. They sell them almost everywhere.
It's like a store-bought bagel. We're doing store-bought. We're doing like freshish ones.
Yeah, because even though Bilo Foods has, at least our Bilo Foods, has a bakery, does not have freshly baked bagels. But
Buns and
I'm calling this
cheesesteaks.
one the Bilo Foods bagel because this is the bagel that they choose to carry. Pretty much the only bagel they choose to carry. So yeah, and in case anyone's wondering, yes, we are doing, all of our bagels are everything bagels because they have everything that you need.
And they're the best.
And they're the best.
Blueberries. Blueberries are delicious.
Yeah, blueberry bagels are delicious. But then again, you got to figure out whether or not people be hating on the sweet bagels.
It's true.
So yeah, what we're doing is we are toasting all of them. We're going to be tasting the tops and the bottoms of the bagels because we know every top of a bagel comes with a bottom of a bagel. And you got to find the one that's got the best top and the best bottom, or combination thereof. So we're going to be toasting all of them to the same degree, which is just above halfway on your toaster. So if your toaster's at a 10, it's going to be like a 6. This toaster's at a 6, so it's going to be about a 4. First bagel's done.
Is it good to... Ooh, nice and crispy.
Ooh, it's nice and crispy. So can you butter that?
Yeah.
Got a plate here. This will be for our finished bagels.
Yep.
All buttered and cut up.
I say margarine is the best for toast and stuff. Because like butter's hard to spread, especially like the good butter.
Butter is hard to spread, although I only eat real butter. I don't buy margarine. I'm sorry.
That's
I apologize to all the people who have to spread my butter, which is mainly Sarah.
It's just me.
Yeah, so we're going to be toasting all of them. I'm putting in the Quality Foods bagel next. We're going to toast the same amount.
I'm gonna do a lot of butter because I like a lot of butter.
Oh, yeah. Bagel couch. All right, my dudes, it's us, and we've got bagels.
I forgot which one was which already.
All right.
Small
So-
one is Save On.
The small one with a lot of toppings is
wow.
Save On. The small one with a little bit less toppings
And it's more crispy.
is the Bilo, which is the prepackaged
store-bought.
bagel.
Yeah. And
Um,
then the big one is with
big
the
one's
less.
Quality Foods.
Yeah. So,
So
do you want
here
to start
to quench my palate is a no-name sports drink that I will try to keep out of frame, but will come into frame at one point. And to quench Sarah's thirst, we have water.
Oh, thanks. No, you got black raspberry. No.
I did, but it's not actual sparkling ice, it's water.
Okay.
So first we're going to cleanse our palates. Make sure we're ready for our bagel tasting.
I think I'm good with
Not a
this.
sponsor, by the way. We're
I
not
think I'm
sponsored
good
by
without this.
sparkling ice or Dr. Pepper, but you know.
Is it like something I don't like in between something I really like kind of thing?
Exactly. It's just water. How can you not like water?
It has the smell of grape, which is my least favorite.
Oh, I got you. All right, which one should we
It's
start
not
with?
bad for having that.
Which one should we start with?
I say we start with Save On. The
Alright.
small.
Start to save on. So let's start with the bottom of the bagel.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
everyone knows you eat the bottom first.
it has so many toppings.
Mm.
Alright. Seasonings are good. It tastes like a fresh bagel. It doesn't taste like one that, like the store-bought ones, because
It does.
it has that flavoring. It's like when you buy a no-name Coke. You know it's not gonna be the same, but
Yeah.
it's still gonna be like it's trying.
Yeah. Like this tastes like if I were at like a gourmet bagel establishment
Mhm.
and I got this, I'd be a little bit disappointed.
Really?
But I wouldn't be that disappointed.
No.
Because like if I was going to a gourmet bagel place and I was paying a lot for a bagel, I would expect more. But do you know what? These bagels were inexpensive.
That's true.
So I appreciate it.
It does have, for the amount of toppings it has, it doesn't have much flavor.
True.
I want to try the top
It's
of it.
subtle though, you know? Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. Trying the top Save On Foods bagel.
I like the top of bagels mostly better because it has
yeah.
more like, I put a lot of butter on my bagel, so it has more like softness and then a little bit of crunch, but the bottom has like a lot of crunch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird because we toasted all of these at the same, but the store-bought bagel is way crisper.
The prepackaged bagel
Mm-hmm.
got way crispier.
I keep calling it store-bought, but all store-bought.
I mean, it's not from a bakery.
Yes.
This is not from a bakery, an in-house bakery. But yeah,
I'm
this.
just gonna eat all of these. I really like bagels.
Hold back. We got
Okay.
more bagels to get to.
I've already eaten like one of them.
All right, let's get into our next bagel. Which one should we do next?
I'm still gonna save the store-bought one for last.
All right, so you queue up next. First, I'm gonna cleanse my palate.
Me too.
I want to mix up the flavors.
They're not. This one isn't super dry.
True.
The prepackaged one is a little drier.
I appreciate that they maintained a good amount of moisture in that Save On Foods bagel.
That might have been because of my butter that I put tons of on, but okay.
I have to say I expect something similar of this Quality Foods bagel, and we'll see how it measures up.
This does feel like it's not as crunchy, and it has less seasoning, so I'm worried that it'll taste kind of plain.
It looks like a doughier bagel.
It does. It feels like it not as. It won't have much crunch.
I think that as well. I gotta say,
I feel like it has more flavoring than the other one, and it has so much less on the outside.
do you know what? Even though they have a little less crunch, I'm liking the doughiness of the Quality Foods bagel.
I know. You don't have to chew as much as like the really crunchy one, and it's a subtle flavor, but not as subtle as the other one. The other one, like, you can taste all of, like, the poppy seeds and the pepper. But this one, it has the flavoring inside the bagel, not just on the outside.
I have to say, this one feels like it has more of a pop. It's not a crunch, but it's almost like biting into a really soft, good cookie.
Yes.
And it's just like...
You have that, like, initial crunch, but then it gets soft on the inside. Yeah.
Exactly. It's not like crunching a potato chip.
No.
Which is more like what that Save on Foods bagel was. Like, it was a bit more of a crunch. This one, it's just kind of good to eat, you know?
I feel like if we wanted to do this super thorough, we should have tried different toppings on each one. But just with the which has the best bagel with butter? So far, this one's good.
I agree, and I think that I'm surprised because when I was looking at the bagels, I have to say the one that impressed me most for appearance was this Save on Foods bagel. It looked like it had the most toppings.
It looked like it had the most flavor, but I feel like that was just compensating because it didn't have much flavor on the outside.
I agree that the actual dough of the Quality Foods bagel is higher quality, and I feel like when I eat the Save on Foods bagel, I feel like it needs something more. Like, I would put cream cheese on that bagel.
That's the kind of bagel that you want to put a topping on.
Exactly.
But that's not why you buy everything bagels. You buy it for the flavor.
And you know what? I feel like both of these so far have had some decent flavor. Both of them, solid bagels. Let's try our...
I need to cleanse my palate again.
Oh, cleanse our palate again.
I'm eating too many bagels. So I feel like the first bagel, I can't get the camera. I ate more because it was smaller and...
Yeah.
But this bagel, it lasts you longer, but I feel like I ate less.
And I have to say, these two bagels, the Save on Foods bagel and the Quality Foods bagel, were like exactly the same price. Like they were within like 5 cents of each other.
And they were pretty cheap for having like nice bagels. Like, and the Quality Foods ones were quite big, and they were only like $1.30 for two.
I know, and I have to say that the pre-packaged bagels were also the same price per bagel. They were the same price. So I feel like this is a good comparison because we're looking at all the same priced bagels and all the same flavor as well. So let's see how this last one holds up.
I have only eaten, this is the one I know the most about, and it is, when you put butter on it, you can taste the butter quite a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can let the others win with this one. It's just like, I've had it so much.
Yeah.
I feel like it has the most flavor out of the three of them.
You know what? I find this one really interesting because this prepackaged bagel, it's drier than the other ones.
Definitely, it's way crunchy. It's not as crunchy as the first one, but it has kind of like a subtle, not subtle, but like this has like a medium crunch, and this is like a small crunch, but it's to the whole bagel.
I think what it is this bagel has like more bubbles in it. I mean, like the air, like you know how like the bubbles got like little holes. It's like little holes in the bagel.
Like look
but
at
this
that.
Just air.
Look at all the bubbles.
Just look at all my bagel bubbles. Look at it.
And then the other ones are just like flat.
Yeah, so I think that in that way, this is kind of a more imperfect bagel. Like if I were to look at these and say which one I thought was prepackaged, I would say the prepackaged bagel. I think. I hope.
I mean, obviously, if I tasted these, I'm gonna know this one right off. But
yeah, but I've also eaten more prepackaged bagels, because that's just what you do.
Why would you buy 2 bagels when you could buy like 5?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we've always bought these because they go on sale more often. They're usually cheaper and they're easier to get everywhere. So.
I honestly don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think the first one would win. It doesn't have the amount of flavor that I was expecting.
The first one, it looked really good.
It wasn't what my expectations thought it was.
But yeah, I gotta agree. First one, way more crunch. Like.
And the bottom is like tough. It's not really like it's a crunch, but it's not more tough.
Definitely, Save on Foods bagel is a tougher bagel, and you might like that. At the end of it, I think this review is about more than just what we like, because I feel like the Save on Foods bagel is a tougher, crunchier bagel.
But when I bite into a bagel, I want when I bite into something that has dough, I don't want tons of crunch. I don't like crust much, so maybe that's why. But I don't like you have to bite your teeth in so hard if it's something made out of dough. Like, the dough is so fluffy beforehand. Why does it have to be crunchy afterwards?
Yeah. The funny thing is, I'm looking at these, and all three of them have these little black things.
Like
I don't know.
Pepper. I don't know if it's pepper.
I think it's it looks like pepper.
But if you had like that, so many pieces of pepper like that, you'd be able to taste the pepper like that.
Yeah, so I don't think it's pepper, but whatever these.
Some sort of seasoning.
They're not the sesame seeds. They're not the little brown things. They're
Let us know in the comments. What are those black
What
dots?
are those little black dots on our bagels? Because all three of these have those black dots on them, and all three of them have quite a bit of them. But I've bitten into all of these bagels like 3 or 4 times.
I've eaten so much more than you. I've eaten half.
You really
of my
like
day.
everything bagels.
Oh, I love bagels.
And consistently, whether it's the top or the bottom, I'm finding that when I'm biting into the QF bagel, I don't know what it is, because it looks like they have the same amount. But
it's because of the flavor on the inside.
Yeah, and I feel like on the QF bagel, yeah, so like I was saying, that QF bagel, I feel like whatever those little black things are that's on there, I feel like somehow it's giving it more of a pop, and it's kind of hard to explain the pop because I don't even really know how to describe it, but it's not a crunch. It's like when you bite into that QF bagel, you just like, I don't know if you can taste the black things or like they crunch more.
Maybe they use some sort of like extract or something to make like the actual inside of the bagel taste, not just like the outside of it. Because the Save on Foods one, they didn't have any flavor on the inside. It seems like they just took a bagel and shoved tons of pieces on the outside, which doesn't have much flavor.
Gotta take another bite of this prepackaged bagel, because I feel like it's a much stronger contender than I expected. I expected to just shoot it down right away and be like, these other bagels are so much better, but it's actually a strong contender. I'm gonna have to retaste this one.
I mean, you can taste it all throughout. It is kind of like hard to swallow a bit, but like the Quality Foods bagel doesn't have that. It has that taste all around, but it's much milder. The texture's better. I don't know. I feel like if you want an everything bagel that tastes strong like an everything bagel, get the store-bought.
Yeah.
But if you want a good texture, but it still kind of tastes like an everything bagel, get the QF.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I would rather get the store-bought because I love the flavor of everything bagels.
Yeah, that pre-processed store-bought one, it's got a lot of advantages because when you start eating it, like, I feel like it was so dry to start out with, but it's not dry in a bad way because it really soaks up the butter or the cream cheese or whatever you put on it. It just soaks it right in, and because it's got so many of those bubbles, like the air bubbles on the inside, it just lets whatever you put on it like right down in it.
It is much flatter because they let the air out. Like,
it's a much flatter bagel, and I also have to say, when you put it in your mouth, compared to the other bagels, you immediately realize that it like crunches down in your mouth, which I have to say is that it's like such a good food feeling.
Yeah.
When you put the bagel in your mouth and then it like magically shrinks into this small capsule of flavor.
Though the flavor continues. Like I took a bite of the other bagel and I felt the flavor of the store-bought bagel, and I could it was staying with me. So like if I took a drink of water afterwards, I can still taste it in the water. So it's like everlasting.
I have to say that because it absorbs so much more of the whatever you put on it, I think that the processed bagel, the store-bought one, is much more greasy when you're eating it. Which I mean, it depends on what you like, but generally, I think that at least makes your body think it tastes better.
Probably it's not the best for you. Probably like maybe the same one would be the best for you because it's just a plain bagel, but then the flavorings on the outside. But I don't know.
As far as like an experience, as far as like generally enjoying food, I'd say most enjoyable, surprisingly, actually pre-processed. I have to go with it.
I've eaten almost everything.
I still have like a whole bagel's worth on my plate.
Can we
She
do
has
this
eaten
again,
everything
please?
on her plate.
Let's do this with blueberry bagel.
So yeah, I think we'll be coming at you guys again in the future. Something else. We should probably name this segment. What should we call it? Should we call it Bagel Couch? Probably not. It's probably a terrible name.
We should probably call it something like Food Taster. Like, can we find the best? Or like the top 3. I don't know.
How we call it? Good Eats.
I mean, it makes a lot more sense than what I said from the channel.
I heard you guys were eating some bagels. I brought the honey.
Caleb has entered with honey.
Sorry,
Thank you, Caleb.
I ate all my bagels already.
Sarah, we're doing a bagel tasting thing, and Sarah ate all of her bagels, and I still have like a whole bagel. Caleb, do you want some bagels?
Thank you.
We had like three.
Okay, Caleb's joining the show. All right, so we'll be coming at you sometime in the future with more from Good Eats. Hopefully Sarah will still be alive.
Force some of that honey on there.
Thank you to our editor and our producer, Garrett. Thank you to everyone who is involved in this production.
There we go.
Me, Judah, Sarah, apparently Caleb.
You will now be in the credits.
Thank you to all the stores that we got bagels from. None of them were sponsors.
No. Not even our drinks were sponsored.
Not even our drinks were sponsored. Also, this honey not a sponsor. But we are sponsored by Bagel Couch.
You guys are weird.
Alright,
That's the person who came in with honey on her bagel couch.
thanks for watching.
Is that your waffle couch?
Yes, that's the waffle couch. We'll have to bring that in sometime in the future.
Yeah.
And as Sarah says, and none of the rest of us have caught on to yet.
I forgot how to say it.
What? You forgot how to say it?
Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing.
Stop!